Good stuff, well done. See you now. Thank you. It's not affiliated either. You can do it.
Zoe Chandler from Stratford-upon-Avon Athletic Club. You've made the step up from 10k to the half marathon and won it. How do you feel?
Pretty knackered, but I'm absolutely elated, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And your colleagues have done very well today. As you saying something, you think they've got the team prize?
The Stratford Athletics Club, team ladies, yeah. We came first, second and fourth, so it's absolutely fantastic.
How were the conditions out there in comparison to last year, which was pretty treacherous?
Well, I didn't run it last year, but I came down to watch, and it was just awful. It's like, I'm so glad the conditions were good today, because, yeah, it's been pretty nice. So.
And your time today?
1:21:07, I think. So.
And your first half marathon?
Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. Much faster than I was going to do.
Yeah. Now you're studying at the grammar school locally, Rotary. What do you think your friends are going to say tomorrow?
They all think I'm a nutter.
Any chance of a celebration tonight, or is it more training?
Well, my mum's coming back, so we'll probably celebrate together. So that'll be nice.
Zoe Chandler, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cyril Bennett just crossed the line. Well done, Cyril.
Alexandra Fraser, Stratford. How do you feel?
Do you know what? This time last year I was in hospital and very poorly, and I feel $1 million.
And you had a time of just over 2 hours.
Yep.
Pleased with that half marathon.
Yep,
Conditions,
really
what was it like out there?
Conditions are lovely. Stratford is the friendliest town on earth, so even when your legs go, it's the crowd that keep you going. And it's such a pretty course, you know. Ludington's lovely, Welford's lovely, the Greenway's like a really nice home straight, so it's lovely.
Now you're doing this for a very important cause. Tell us about that.
I'm doing it for Warwick Hospital, for the breast care unit, to buy a piece of equipment that is so complicated I won't even try and explain, but hopefully will save thousands of women's lives.
Any moments along the course when you thought, oh...
Coming through Welford, that hill, it's a bit of a killer, but at the half, my mate lives on the corner, so I had a quick drink, and then I thought, right, you can do it now.
Now, would you do it all again next year?
Yep. I would like to do the full marathon next year.
And you've raised, so far, £25,000?
25,000. Our goal was 20,000. We've been completely overwhelmed. People have been amazing. Even things like local B&Bs, where friends from London stayed last night, waived the accommodation fee and said put it towards the cause instead. So Stratford's been amazing.
Now, for people who've never run a marathon, what is the feeling when you cross the finishing line?
Well, a marathon, I only did a half. So. But you just, you know, it's a personal target, and you feel like if you put your mind to something, you can do anything. And because because I'm part of a big group of friends. It was just really uplifting, actually.
Alexander Fraser, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Would you both like a drink?
Mrs. Harper, could you please go to the control room? Rain. Hello. 6029. 3030. Burn barrel. 8188. And 6545. Coming in fast is 8570. 8570. We have a lady 6015. Petra Meat Smith is just finishing.
Steve Cartwright, District Governor of Rotary. How's it gone today during the Shakespeare half and full marathon?
Absolutely fantastic. The weather's been a lot better than it was last year, of course. Started off nice and cool for the runners, started to warm up, and obviously as you can see now, it's just about right. Fantastic.
And the crowds have come out in force to support you?
As usual, really, fantastic. Trying to work out exactly how much money we've raised today. It's probably, really couldn't really add it up.
Lots of deserving horses are going to benefit from the runners' efforts. You must see some emotions on the finishing line when you're handing out the medals.
Yeah, well, I've been handing out the medals, and there's been people collapsing in front of you, thinking they're going to need the first aid, but no, it's just the sheer exertion. Tears. One lady came in her first half marathon. She was in floods of tears. I've been there myself. I know what it's about, but she was raising money for Macmillan. Fantastic.
A wonderful effort from the Rotary team, who are all volunteers, I understand.
Yeah, we're all volunteers. Rotary has a strap line, we're for communities. Not only is it the Stratford-upon-Avon Rotary Club who are the major organisers of this event, but we're summoning Rotarians from around the district, Shipston, Kenilworth, Warwick, Leamington, all get involved in coming along and all hands to the pumps.
And when do you start planning a major event like this?
This is like the old Fourth Road Bridge, really. This event finishes today, we start looking at next year.
Steve Cartwright, many thanks.
Thank you. Okay.
Simon Were, from London, you've won the Shakespeare full marathon. How do you feel?
Well, a little bit tired at the minute, but otherwise pretty good. I felt pretty comfortable. So this is my first marathon, so I didn't want to have a really bad first one. So.
And conditions ideal, I would have said.
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, I wasn't expecting the sun coming out, but it wasn't hot. It's a bit of a breeze on the way out, but lovely wind behind for the last 6 miles.
Any moments along the journey where you really had to grit your teeth and get in there?
Dodging those rabbit holes on the greenway was probably the only bit. I mean, I felt pretty good today, so I had a good day. So
it's your first marathon that you've won?
Yeah, well, first marathon I've ever done.
Okay, so must be a tremendous pleasure for you. Are you raising money for any worthy causes?
I'm not raising money. I was a bit cautious with my first one because I thought I might not finish or it might go really badly, so I didn't tell anyone I was doing the marathon. I wanted to keep it fairly quiet so people weren't.
The crowds are fantastic. We're picking up a great vibe around the town and on the course. Were you cheered on by complete strangers?
Yeah, that was the nice thing that there were, in Luddington, all the sort of places we went through, there were always people by the sides of the road. That was pretty good, and even on the Greenway there were plenty of people actually, so it was very well supported.
You live in London now, but you used to live in Leamington and run marathons there, or races there. Good to be back in the heart of England.
Yeah, it is. I mean, my folks still live in Harbury, not a million miles away from here, so I've always sort of thought about doing this race, and it's sort of fitted in with everything, so maybe London next year.
Simon Were, many congratulations and thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Fiona Lane.